Good morning, everybody. It is 8:37 right now. Welcome back to the program as we are celebrating a very special day, Jackie. Today, being that it is the 10th day of April, this is really important. And we have Tamyra Harrison joining us from the Salvation Army because we are celebrating today at the Salvation Army, aren't we?
We are. Today is Founders Day. It's the day we celebrate. It was actually William Booth's birthday. And he's the founder of the Salvation Army, started back in 1865.
So this is officially Founders Day.
And I love this. I love when we can bring you guys in and talk more about Salvation Army, because I think so many people, they just think of bell ringing, Christmas time, which is wonderful, and we appreciate that so much, but there's so much more that goes on with the Salvation Army literally every single day. So why not pick a wonderful day like today to celebrate?
Oh, absolutely. And a little piece of information I wanted to share with folks they may not know. It was actually co-founded by his wife, Catherine Booth.
Okay, so William Booth gets all the credit.
Okay.
But Catherine had a lot to do with it too, right?
And she did. She was officially a co-founder. She was an evangelist, a preacher, served people in her own right. And she's actually recognized, and this was in 1865 at a time where women, it was unheard of. They weren't in the professional world. There was minimal, leaders in church that were women. And so that was huge. And on top of that, it was actually their seventh child, Evangeline Booth, who brought Salvation Army to the United States, and she was the fourth general ever made general in the Salvation Army.
Really?
Yep.
I had no
so
idea.
A powerful family that we need to recognize on this Founders Day.
But Founders Day is officially today. I believe we have a picture of Mr. Booth, so we can see what he looks like on this Founders Day as well. So if we can show that, that'd be great. There he is. Look at that handsome dude right there.
Well, he'd done a lot of work by this point.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Okay, so let's talk, going, like we said, well beyond just bell ringing during Christmas time. Let's talk about what Salvation Army does on a regular basis here, specifically in Des Moines and around the state of Iowa.
Well, of course, there's need year round, and while Christmas is important, and that's when we raise most of the money for our budget throughout the year, there's people in need of food, there's people in need of financial assistance, there's people in need of spiritual assistance, there's and so we're doing a mobile food on Tuesdays and Friday mornings in the community, helping to serve the hungry. And then we do the Fuel Up First at East High School every Monday of school.
Okay, can you explain what that is?
Well, we bring food there and set up, and this was a partnership started with the Des Moines Police Department way back when they started it. And so we serve breakfast and make sure that on that Monday morning, that first hardest day of the week, the kids are starting the day off right with a full belly so they can concentrate and do their best in school that day.
Wow. So a lot of times when we think people in need, we think at adults, but there's kids out there that need some assistance
There's
as well.
a lot. Some of the statistics have been really disturbing about the percentage of kids that are actually, have a shortage of food in their home, and what they get at school is sometimes all they get.
Right.
Which is scary in its own right. But we mentioned the bell ringing.
Yes.
Let's go back and talk about the success of the bell ringers this year, because you had a lot of smiles on faces this year, didn't you?
Oh, we did, and it was so much fun. We had several different events that we did, and including battle stations, a kettle war event, and we had the Central Iowa Building Trades had a kettle war within their own group, and we're raising money, and we just had so much fun. And we've got an event coming up on May 15th. It's our annual banquet, and this is our opportunity to actually recognize some of the people who've done so much for us, who volunteered and gave their time to help us raise the money that we did, and to break records like we did this last time.
Okay, and who's going to be there?
Well, we have Charles Petty coming in. He was actually, for 7 years, he served on the governor's staff in North Carolina, overseeing volunteerism in the state and all the different organizations. And he's very funny. And he's going to be coming and doing specifically a presentation on volunteerism and kind of helping to motivate the troops for the next round, if you will.
Absolutely.
And then we're honoring a lot of people. One of my favorite people in the world, Tom Henderson, he is getting the Beggie Hefner Award. It's named after Beggie Hefner, who's one of our very dear supporters over the years. And several other people, including the winners of the Battle Stations event I just mentioned, 107.5 KISS FM and High V at Valley West, and our Temple Corps all partnered, and they
We
won.
have some of the award recipients that will be honored, and we can show those that are really, again, these are the people that really make everything work, aren't they?
They are, and these are all people that just went above and beyond. David L. Thompson, who's winning our Bell Ringer Award, he put in 120 hours of volunteer bell ringing just this last season.
Oh my goodness.
120 hours.
That's unheard of.
He's a actually retired firefighter, and he actually dresses in old military garb. I think it's
he
Civil
does?
War outfit that he wears at bell ringing. People just love to see him. They look forward to him every year. He does it.
That is awesome. You know, what side of town does he ring bells on?
He's in Ankeny at the Prairie Trail.
Okay.
At the Hy-Vee. I'm sorry, Prairie Trail.
Okay, got it. All right, we have to make sure we check that out next year. Definitely.
Unbelievable. I mean, we're always, just asking people to do a couple of hours of their time a season. So to hear that many hours is absolutely incredible.
Oh, it is.
And
We're
Craig,
so grateful.
Jim stepping up too. Want to give them a shout out too. So good job out of them. And talk about the other folks that are here.
Well, we also have, like I said, plumbers and steam fitters. This was funny. They won their the Central Iowa Building Trades, where they had actually an interior battle going with the IBEW.
Oh, of course.
And the IBEW had a big kettle, and plumbers just had a little kettle, and we went and picked them up. And when we opened just that little counter kettle, if you've ever seen one of these, they're only so big. We opened it up, it undid the lock, and it literally went boing. And they had over $1,200 just in this little counter kettle.
Just jam-packed it.
They stuffed it in there. It was incredible, and blew away the big kettle. But they were all just happy to do it and be a part of it.
Right.
And it was just so fun. And everybody is a winner in this. So we really appreciate everything they did.
Yeah, and so that's fun being able to recognize them too. And
Absolutely.
And that event is coming up. Can people still participate in that event?
Absolutely. Tickets are still available. It's on May 15th. It's
Okay.
from 5:30 to 8 at the Holiday Inn Mercy campus. And they can go on Eventbrite and get tickets on there. They can give us a call at 515-282-3599. And we can help you out getting tickets, and there's plenty of seats still available. It's a nice sit-down plated meal. It's going to be fun with, like I said, we've got a really funny speaker. I think everybody will leave really motivated.
That's
So.
awesome. Now, speaking of fun, you're also going to have some fun a little
I was
later
going to say,
on
Lou
this year.
teased this earlier about an inflatable race. What are we talking about?
Well, the Great Inflatable Race is coming, and they partner with a charity, and we were picked as the partner charity this time around.
Nice.
And it's a blast. It's a 5K, and they have these giant, crazy inflatables along this course. And so you're going along, and all of a sudden you have to go through or over or under or bounce or whatever it may be. And it just, for the whole family, it can be a lot of fun. And proceeds from this will actually go to the Salvation Army. Not all, but some of the proceeds go to the Salvation Army, and so we're really encouraging people to use our promo code Salvation Army 2019 when you register.
Okay.
And that'll help benefit us. And we're looking for vendors and sponsors to be out there. There's a whole festival area besides just the course where there'll be food vendors and regular vendors and who knows who. I mean, but it's a big festival, and smaller inflatables for younger kids and other people to participate on.
And you saw where it was going to be at the fairgrounds too, so it'll be a nice, safe place to have all these things set up too.
Absolutely, and big, lots of space for lots of really big ones.
Wonderful. So still wonderful opportunities to get out in the community and donate to an incredible cause at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. You can have fun, you can have a good time, and you're still doing something that is helping your community, and that's so important because we have need all year long.
As I say, you said that need is there every single day.
Now, people understand that when it's bell ringer time, you can come over to the Salvation Army and offer yourself to ring bells. Is there anything else people can do throughout the year to lend some assistance to Salvation Army?
One of the things that people do a lot, and we can always use more of, is egg casseroles.
What? I didn't expect to hear that answer.
Absolutely.
Egg casseroles. Okay,
Well,
what does that mean?
There's several times during the week, including our feeding programs on Tuesday and Friday, where this is a big thing. We have a specific recipe that's been around for years and years, and people will bake these egg casseroles for us. We'll even provide the pans for people. and they make the egg casseroles, they freeze them, they bring them in, and we'll go through 30 or 40 casseroles every time we go out.
Are you serious? I never heard about this before.
So how would we?
Yeah, how would we get involved in that?
How would we even do that?
Oh, the recipe is on our Salvation Army website.
Okay.
For Salvation Army Des Moines.
Okay.
And you can just look up the recipe. You can provide your own pan, or like I said, we'll provide some for you. We have several companies that actually will do 40, 50 casseroles they'll bring in at a time, or churches where the ladies get together on a Sunday afternoon and that's all they do, and they make a bunch and bring them in and Monday morning. And
wow, that is a great idea.
Do we deliver them anywhere specific, or?
They can be delivered to our administration office at 520 35th Street. And we're there from 8:30 till noon and from 1 to 4:30, so they can be dropped off Monday through Friday, anytime then. And that's a huge help. And here's another one. We actually had some ladies that had dropped off 112 dozen boiled eggs. Boiled eggs is something that people really love too when we're out giving them and feeding people.
Just needing a little nutrition in the day.
Just boil some eggs and bring them in, and that's you're helping feed a bunch of people.
What a great idea.
I had no idea.
We learned tons this morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That is great. So again, your event is happening May the 15th.
May the 15th.
Okay, that's the awards.
Get tickets. Yep.
And then the inflatable race is going to be happening when?
October 26th. So we got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time to get signed up.
You get registered now. There's actually a discounted price, and don't forget to use our promo code Salvation Army 2019.
Yeah, we have about 4 or 5 days left on that discounted price.
Yep.
Okay, so take advantage of that too.
Love it. And let's honor and remember Founders Day today.
Founders Day.
At Salvation
Absolutely.
Army.
There you go. Thank you so
for
much.
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Perfect.